When you send money, what actually happens? Not on your screen, not the notification, but behind it. Because in that moment, your bank talks to another bank, possibly in another country, through systems you've never seen, and somehow, it all works in seconds. But here's the question. If money is moving this fast, why do banks still take days to settle it? We've all experienced it. Tap your card, send money, see confirmation, done. It feels instant. But that's not what's actually happening, because money doesn't move the way you think it does. To understand this, we need to follow a single transaction, step by step. Let's say you send 1,000 rupees. The moment you hit send, your bank receives a request. It checks. Who are you? Do you have the balance? Is this transaction valid? This part is fast. But your bank doesn't work alone, because your money isn't just inside your bank. It exists inside a network. Now your bank needs to talk to another bank, and this is where networks like Visa and MasterCard come in. These aren't banks. They are communication networks. They connect thousands of banks across the world. In seconds, they help answer one question. Should this transaction be allowed? If yes, you see payment successful. But here's the truth. That message is not the money moving. It's permission. The money hasn't moved yet. It's only been reserved. At the end of the day, businesses don't process each payment individually. They group all transactions together into a batch. This batch is then sent to the bank for processing, not instantly, but in cycles. Because millions of transactions are happening constantly, the system needs structure to handle scale. Now the system pauses and checks everything. This is clearing. Every transaction is recorded, verified, matched. Banks figure out who owes money and who is supposed to receive it. Think of it like this. Before moving any money, the system makes sure the math is correct. Because at this scale, even a small mistake can create massive problems. Banks communicate through systems like SWIFT. But here's the key idea. SWIFT doesn't move money. It moves messages. Instructions like debit this account, credit that account. Money doesn't travel. Banks update their records based on trusted messages. Now the system starts organizing everything. Who owes what? To whom? Transactions are sorted, verified, and prepared for final movement. What happens in seconds on your screen actually takes 1 to 3 days behind the scenes. But even with systems like SWIFT, there's another layer most people never see. Imagine this. A business in India needs to send money to a supplier in Brazil. Both have bank accounts. Both are part of the global system. But their banks don't directly connect to each other. So the money doesn't travel in a straight line. It moves through a chain. One bank passes it to another, then another. Sometimes 3, 4, even more in between. These are intermediary banks. Each one acts like a bridge, connecting systems that otherwise wouldn't meet. And all of this is coordinated through messages, not money moving instantly, but instructions being passed step by step until the final bank receives it. Once everything is verified, settlement begins. This is the moment when money actually moves, not between people, but between banks, usually through central banking systems that act as the final layer of trust. This is where balances are updated and transactions are completed for real, and this doesn't happen instantly. It usually takes 1 day, 2 days, sometimes more, which means what you experience as instant is actually delayed reality. Finally, the business receives the money. After fees, after processing, the amount is credited to their account. So, why is the system built this way? Why not make everything instant? Because of 3 reasons. Trust. Banks don't fully trust each other, so the system acts as a neutral layer, ensuring everything is verified. Scale. The world processes billions of transactions daily. Instant settlement for everything isn't just difficult, it's inefficient. And stability. Delayed settlement reduces risk. It gives the system time to adjust, correct, and prevent failures. Without this, one mistake could ripple across the entire economy. So, what you're really seeing is not money moving fast. It's a system creating the illusion of speed. A system built on messages, trust, and coordination. Not just transactions, because money isn't the most important part of the system. The system is invisible, global, always running, and if it ever slows down, everything slows down. If it stops, everything stops. The world doesn't run on money. It runs on the system that moves it.